What's up, Star Wars fans? This is Brody from the Duel of the Rings crew, and we're coming at you live today with our first impression video from the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 3, The Streets of Mos Espa. Now, if you haven't seen this chapter yet, I would just pause this video, go check it out, go on to Disney Plus, go watch it, because we are going to have a lot of spoilers in this video today, and I don't want to ruin it for you. Now, with that said, let's get this first impression going. Now, this isn't our full review. That video is coming out tomorrow, where we're going to provide our actual ranking with a full breakdown of everything we really liked and disliked in a condensed form, and then the actual full hour-long podcast is going to be coming out on Friday, so be sure to check that out. Now, with this video, it's just the raw, uncensored, unfiltered, just first thoughts I got from watching Chapter 3, the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I'm not sure what you were thinking when you were watching that, but for me, it was everything I've been wanting from a Book of Boba Fett story. I've been wanting to see him as a crime lord, just getting together the muscle. I loved seeing him get that biker gang involved. Well, you see that with Fennec Shan's character. You see that with the biker gang. You see that with the Gamorrean guards. He's getting all these people bought in, and moments where he really needs it, like when Black Chrysanthemum was coming up to go toe-to-toe with Boba Fett, and he was really in a position where he's probably going to die. All of his backup, excluding Fennec until the last moment, came in to help him. So he's really building all this support, so as he enters into old age, he doesn't need to do all the fighting, doesn't need to be at the forefront. He's able to lead his crime syndicate through, again, the respect of people underneath. I loved how, that's been his motto, but the biker gang is bought into Boba Fett not because of his name, not because of his status or wealth, but because he shows, hey, you don't have any work, I'm willing to pay you. And they also see, he sees the injustices with the price of water, and he's forcing people to be fair with, there's the regular consumer. So I loved watching that. I thought it was really cool. I loved bringing the Rancor back into the Star Wars universe in live action. First time we've seen one since Return of the Jedi, since the last one was taken out by Luke. So it was cool to see that. I loved seeing Danny Trejo in this as the Rancor's trainer. Thought that was really neat. Now, I'm not sure if this is the same Rancor from the Bad Batch. Would assume not, because Jabba was able to take in that infant Rancor, but hey, who knows? There's a whole lot of story between now and then, so we'll see. We'll all find out, I'm assuming, as time continues and time goes on, because Disney's got a lot of stories they're going to flesh out as this keeps going. I love that we're seeing where this is going. At first, they kind of showed that, the power struggle is going to be between Boba Fett and the mayor, but then once you realize, okay, the mayor's pretty much powerless, he's really working with the Pikes throughout all of this, you see, okay, this is where the story is going. You see Boba Fett and the Pike crime syndicate, which, if you've followed Rebels or Bad Batch, you know exactly who they are. Definitely, they're a big deal. So it was neat to see them, see their presence, and see, okay, this is where this story is going. There's a conflict of power between those two, and it involves his backstory. I loved, it's interesting too, when they had Boba Fett, when he went into the back of the tank and there he was getting ready to show another flashback, I was thinking to myself, like, oh, not another flashback. I loved the last episode, don't get me wrong, but I'm ready for the story to move on, and seeing this episode's only like 30 something minutes, you're like, let's get this going. So the fact that it was only 5, 6, 7 minutes long, and how it was handled, I thought it was really, really well done. Showing Boba Fett we knew he had a connection with these people, but seeing them all, how all these Tusken Raiders died at the hands of this, another biker gang or whatever they are, seeing that and seeing him shed a tear for them, and how he, it was really interesting. I thought it was cool how the last thing he burned in that fire was that stick that kid initially used to beat on him with. First time he woke up at that camp, he was being beat by that stick, and it was the last thing he put away as a sign of, not only how much has changed, but how much he's grown as a character, how much the circumstances have evolved. And so it was really neat to see that. Definitely excited to see where the story continues to go. Can't say I'm super excited about the flashbacks. Should they? I mean, I know they're going to introduce how he gets to his ship and maybe some other things along the way, but I don't really feel like we need a whole lot more explanation. We understand kind of what happened from here on out. If you've watched The Mandalorian, you know. So it was interesting. It was cool. But overall, I mean, as a whole, this episode was a lot of fun. I think it's the first time this series we get to see Boba Fett use his jetpack too, which, hey, maybe no one else was paying attention to that, but something I thought was cool anyway. So I really enjoyed that. I'm excited to see what the rest of the crew for Duel of the Ranks thinks about this. Maybe they love it as much as I do. But also, what did you think of this episode of the Book of Boba Fett? What did you think? Did you think it was too slow? As we've heard so many comments about the previous 2 episodes being that way. Did you feel like it was well-timed, action-packed? Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. We're going to have our full breakdown, as I said, tomorrow. It's going to go on YouTube with just the full review from what everyone liked and disliked about this episode. But be sure to, if you like what we're doing and you want to check out more Duel of the Ranks content, check out dueloftheranks.com where you can see all of our podcasts or episodes, everything we're doing. But yeah, this was the first impression video. Just finished the episode. Had some takeaways that I wanted to share with you guys before we actually had the full review, because I just couldn't wait. I was too excited to see Boba Fett put on the armor, use his jetpack, and also use his muscle. In a situation where he would have died to Black Chrysanthemum, his muscle came in and saved the day. And what do you think? Do you think he's gonna, Black Chrysanthemum, now that Boba Fett let him go, do you think he's gonna come back and strike for revenge since he lost? Or do you think he's gonna come back and say, you know what? You help me, I'm gonna help you. I totally think that's where this show is gonna go by the end here. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And yeah, if you want to see, as I said, if you want to see more of our content, you want to join our live sessions, go to dueloftheranks.com. Otherwise, we look forward to seeing you in the next video.